Last time in the last module of sound chapter, we learned about what is sound, how it propagates, and all the requisites of the medium. It requires a material medium. It goes in the forms of wave, the two types of waves, longitude and transverse. So now let us learn some terms which are related to wave motion. So first one of them being amplitude. When a wave passes through a medium, the maximum displacement the particle of medium on either side of its mean position is the amplitude. So let's understand what is amplitude. First, what is the displacement? Displacement is shortest distance between any two points, as we know before only. So when a wave is moving in a medium, we all know that displacement takes place like this. Yes. So it is displaced. I'll take the PPT card brush because yeah. So the displacement is here also, and displacement is this also, this much. Then what is this amplitude? Amplitude this much distance also. That amplitude is the maximum distance. Therefore, maximum displacement which is there is the amplitude. So, as its displacement per unit is meter, this is also meter only. Let's move ahead. Time period. The time period is the time taken by a particle to complete one vibration. So, just a minute, I thought I took my pen, but yeah. So, time period means it is time to take for a particle to complete one vibration. Now, tell me, is this one vibration? Yeah, it is one vibration. No, this whole thing makes one. Sorry, this whole thing makes one vibration. Therefore, this much time is the time period of that medium or the particle of that medium. As it is a time itself, its unit is also second. So now let's move ahead. Frequency. The frequency is the number of vibrations that take place in 1 second by that particle of medium. So say this is my medium, okay, and this is my particles which are displacing. So this wave is formed, but how many wave? What is one wave? How much is one wave? Can you tell me how much is one wave? This is one wave? No. This one whole thing is one wave. That pen has gone up by mistake. I'll try to show it with this one. So this whole thing is one wave. Okay. So now these many waves are taking place in 1 second. So in 1 second, में कितना waves are taking place? 1.5. So it is 1.5. While this, if you see, then it is 2. If you take this in 1 second, there is 2.5. The frequency is. Unit of this is hertz, or you can say it as H. What is the relationship between frequency and time period? So as we saw, oh my god, I mind this. Yeah. As we saw, frequency is the number of waves in 1 second. So as we saw, frequency is number of waves in 1 second. So 1 second is the time period for frequency. Therefore, we get the equation F equal to 1 by time period. So this is the equation for frequency, the relationship between them. So we saw the relationship between F and T. F is equal to 1 by T. Let's move ahead. Yeah. Next is the wavelength. Wavelength is the distance traveled by one wave in some time period of vibration of particle of medium. So, oh my god, I don't know why I'm just clicking on that. Yeah. So, wavelength is the distance traveled by one wave. So, say if this is my medium, sorry, if this is my displacement distance graph, and this is my distance axis, this is distance, and my wave is this, so it is going like this. What is one wave? This complete crest and trough is one wave. So this one wave is carrying this much distance, so therefore its wavelength is this much. Okay, so it's like that. So its unit is lambda. Lambda is what? Lambda is this thing, you can see it here. It's ulta y, you can see it as. Please mind my handwriting on the screen. Okay, so wave velocity is the next term. So the distance traveled by a wave in 1 second is its wave velocity or its wave speed. So just like normal speed, so speed with which energy is transferred from one place to another by wave motion. You can say it like that also. Again, this is a type of speed or velocity, so its value is also meter per second only. So these are some graphs which are related to wave motion. Why are the graphs like this? So say first is a displacement distance graph. This is the displacement axis, while this is the distance axis. So my wave starts from origin, that is 0 0, and this is the wave that is caused due to the vibration of the particles of the medium. So this is the crest, while this is the trough. As we all know, crest is the upward maximum displacement, trough is the downward maximum displacement. The distance between these two waves, that is distance between two waves, is just like the distance between two crests or two troughs. So this is the lambda, that is the wavelength. So this is what we saw over here, the displacement distance graph. Now if we go to the displacement time graph, so this is my displacement axis, while this is my, so my wave starts from origin, that is 0 0. And this is how my wave takes place. This is my crest, and the maximum displacement is the amplitude. So this is my one wave. Okay, this is my one wave, this whole thing. So this is a time graph, as we all can see. Time axis this is. So this period, the period of this one wave is the time period. So like that is how you can understand. So if I give you measures like this is 2, this is 2.5, like that, from there you can find the time period. What is the relationship between wavelength, wave velocity and frequency? So let's see. This is one mistake over here. Not actually mistake. This d is not there. It is the wavelength, so it is should be lambda. Actually, I did not have the lambda ka symbol, so I used d only. So lambda is equal to Vt. So that is one equation. Okay, lambda is equal to Vt. As we all know, in motion of dimension, we have learned this triangle you should keep. Sorry, this triangle you should keep in mind. Speed is equal to distance on time. This is a triangle which you always in physics will help you. This triangle you have to always learn. Speed is equal to, so speed is equal to distance upon time. Okay, time is equal to distance upon speed. Distance equals to speed upon time. So it's like that. All these things are interrelated. Now, in the case of sound waves, what is the distance? Distance is the wavelength, so it is lambda. Okay. Then is the time period. Time period is time, and sound is what? Time period, so it is second. Then you have the speed. Sorry, I did a mistake. This is speed. So what is speed? Wave velocity v. Then this is what? In sound, what is distance? Distance is wavelength. So it is lambda. So same way, if we see v, that is wave velocity, is equal to lambda and t. Vt. So lambda equals to Vt. As we can see over here, lambda equals to Vt. But we have seen before only that T is equal to 1 by 5. So what is V? What is this equation will now become, we will substitute the value of T over here. So V into 1 by F equals to now T. So now if you take this F over there, V equals to F lambda. This is your equation. V equals to F lambda. This is very important equation from the sound chapter, and I guess we have completed about our all the terms related to sound chapter. Still I'll check. Yeah, we have completed the terms. In the next period we'll learn about the speed, how the speed of sound depends in every medium, and how is that taking place. So let's learn about speed of sound in the next period. For now, thank you.